Well, hello, Capricorn. I am Karen with Veronica's Dreams, Tarot and Coaching. And this is April. This deck is so hard to shuffle like that. This is for Capricorn, April 2023 general reading. No hot topic here, just whatever the cards are going to tell us. And this could be sun, moon, or rising. Also, I do personal readings, and that link to my website is in the description box. So, I am using Somnia Tarot today. These are actual photographs, they're not illustrations. If you've never seen them, they're interesting. So, I do read intuitively, and a lot of my decks, I don't always read straight on to what the Rider-Waite meaning would be, so just so you're aware. It depends. A lot of these decks I usually have some different meanings in them, so I try to stay true to the deck. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know for April, please? I said 2 more times. They being the voices in my head. Okay. Current situation is the Lovers. 3 of Wands, past influence. Present influence is the Emperor. King of Wands. You've got some real fire energy here with present influence and future influence. Those are I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the Emperor is the card for Aries, which is a fire sign, and the King of Wands is fire. What you don't see is the Empress. Oh, challenges the Fool, what to watch for, Wheel. Advice is 6 of Pentacles, and outcome is Judgment. Now, Judgment and the Lovers, those 2 cards look a lot alike. I'll show you in a second. And at the bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups. This could be definitely about a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be love, although being that it's the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there is an emotional tie to this. Whether it's just something that's important to you or makes you feel good, you know, like doing something that you love as far as a job or a project, and it could be someone that you care about deeply, but it's not necessarily a love relationship. But I feel like it is the emotion that is driving this reading. Let's take a look. So we have the Lovers in the current situation. And this is some kind of relationship. I do feel like it is. So I feel like this is some kind of relationship for someone that's important to you. Now, it doesn't have to be love, but so take it as it resonates. They are holding hands, their hands are behind them, but one side has a tree that's growing and the other side has a tree that's burning, and it reminds us of duality, like also opposites attracting, opposites being together. So it could definitely have something to do with that as far as the situation. Here's what I have. So the past influence is the 3 of Wands, which tells me that you were this is something that you've been waiting for. You've been planting the seeds, working through it, because the 3 of Wands is about succeeding, but it's succeeding at something that you've worked for. So it's not just succeeding. And then the Lovers would be the situation that you're in now. But I do feel like what's put you in this situation is that you've decided to take a little bit of control here. You've said, you know what? I'm going to take control of this situation. Because, and I think it brings 2 people together. So whether this is work or love, it doesn't matter. Like you decide, okay, I'm going to take control. So In other words, you're going to reach out to this person. You're going to make the first move. You're going to suggest the new project. You're the one that's taking control that brings this partnership together, however that looks. I feel like in the future there is going to be an energy that, and I think it's your energy, the team, whatever this other person is going to be, there's going to be a lot of motivation and passion behind whatever it is you're doing. And it's going to come out with a lot of energy, but it is a leader position too. So it's like taking charge in that respect. Like you showing how to be motivated, like showing your motivation, leading in that way, if it makes sense to you. There's going to be, because the king is a leader, and I feel like there's a lot of passion with this card, but I feel like it's more about taking charge in this area, taking charge to be more motivated and to get this relationship or partnership kind of like moving. And I'll tell you why. So our what you don't see is the Empress. So something behind the scenes is being nurtured, and the way I look at the Empress is mother. If I look at a mother, I'm thinking, what are they doing? They're molding their, and fathers do too, but let's let's be real. I mean, I'm just old, so so you've got them molding their kids, right? They're guiding them, they're nurturing them, they're making sure they have the food. So this is like, that is what's happening with this partnership in the background. It's being nurtured, it's being developed, it's like it's growing. That's what I feel like, and you don't really see that. You don't see that because you've taken a lot of control over here with that Emperor and that King of Wands energy. You've taken a lot of control, so I don't think you see how much is really happening, and how much this relationship or partnership is really growing, and how important it's going to become. And it becomes very important. The challenge is taking that leap of faith. Now in this card, he is tied to this bed, and he has to free himself to jump out that window, or he's going to take that bed with him. So to me, it's not just a leap of faith. It's freeing. It's becoming free, allowing yourself to become free. And free in the respect that you can move forward in a genuine, real way to you. Not being tied to something. And I don't mean in partnership, I don't think that's what this is, but to move forward with this partnership, there is a challenge of doing this in the right way, because you want to you want to start, but you want it to be really good. Like everything you want it to, honestly, you want it to be everything you want it to be. That's what I mean. Like it's really hard to put in words, but that's kind of what it is. And what you need to look for is the wheel. And the wheel in the tarot is definitely about destiny. It usually is. It's also about forward time movement. And don't let time get away from you. And I do believe that too. Like, watch out. Don't let time get away from you. Because we can miss opportunities if we let time get away from us. And if we don't do this because it's a challenge for some reason, whatever that reason is, and we need to start something, then we could, and we're taking too long, then we could miss an opportunity. Also, remember that I think what is happening here is supposed to happen, and watch for that too. Like, keep an eye out for, this is something that's supposed to happen. And the way you know that is your gut kind of tells you so. For one, it's like one of those gut reactions, like the premonition, or your spider legs feelings, those spider sense, spidey sense. Yeah. That kind of, is it, you'll know, like there's that tingle. I don't know. There's just something that that it's supposed to be. And I feel like this is also an opportunity. I do. I feel like there's an opportunity, and you need to watch for that opportunity. And I don't know if it's particularly related to the partnership or just you. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I will tell you that the advice is to use your partner, because we have six of pentacles as our advice, and that means, and it says six of coins here, I know, and that means that we may need to ask for help, and it's okay to ask for help, and don't be afraid to ask for help where you need to. I see that a lot in the six of pentacles when we look at advice. I mean, it's also about giving, but I do believe that if you really want to break free here, you're going to have to ask for help from this partner, because I really feel like this is a partnership more than a love relationship, and you're going to need help to break free to do this. And I feel like you will need help, and I think it's ask for help and look for help in the right places. I was looking, okay, so yeah, this is something. So after the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck was the Sun, which is happiness and joy. So this, I feel like it is. It's something that you've been looking for. That feels good in your heart, but also brings you joy. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward. That Six of Pentacles is telling you to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. If you need to ask for help, ask for help. And your outcome is Judgment. And I feel like, see how they both have the ladder in them? I feel like this is an opportunity to climb up that ladder. Like, that's what I see it as. And when you climb up that ladder, you can do with it as you please. Is it being reborn, rejuvenated, feeling better? Is it karma? What is it? It's spiritual, because we are watching for a destiny, because we have the wheel here. But this is Judgment, and Judgment is about a renewal. Born again, karma, all of the things. But I honestly was straight up attracted to that ladder when I pulled the card, and that's why I immediately said something about those two being similar, and because I saw the ladder. And I feel like that's what this is. That eventually you're going to be released, and you will be able to climb this ladder, wherever that ladder is going to take you. So if this is about work, could be promotion, project, new job, better job, more money, whatever that means to you, and what we're talking about, however this resonates, that's what you're walking towards. You're going up that ladder. So you're moving up. Whether it's just vibrational or money or something that you want to do that's important to your heart, that feels good, that you want to, that brings joy to you. So I feel like this is a really good reading. I feel like I don't feel like there's this huge eye opener here. I feel like what this is. If this resonates, exactly what is happening here. Like, there's no, it's not a hard situation. It's not something that you're really working out or working through. It's something that's happening. The only thing I would say is the challenge being the Fool. It's a reminder that you do need to, take that leap of faith and figure out a way to untie yourself to do that, and to not let that be a challenge. How can you move forward? So there you have it, Capricorn. That was interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. And if so, please let me know. Please enter a comment, hit the like button, do the things that make you feel good. And I appreciate you being here and listening, and have a beautiful day.